Hi my loves, Dre Related Girl from Run Away, where we have culture, conversation, and community. Y'all, I'm coming to you all with a Baddies East review. The name of this episode is called Greener Grass. Y'all see me? Y'all see me with knowing the name? I think this is episode 4. And let's just hop into the things. Before we get into it though, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel because I have a new goal, and that goal is to reach 10K by the end of this year. So I would love if you could just hit the subscribe button for me. It's free. I'm asking so nicely, period, point blank. Y'all, let's hop into it. So we start back off and Taseki is going, bitch, I'ma eat you, bitch, I'ma eat her, you a meatball ass bitch. And Natalie's just like, I'm so unbothered. Oh, was that supposed to hit me? Was that supposed to hit me? She's throwing things at her, doing a whole bunch of extra stuff. Taseki is just like, yo, bro, I don't want to get physical to you. This is to the security guard now. I don't want to get physical with you, bro. Let me go, let me go. Just like on her real thug dizzle, thug shizzle for nizzle. Remember that? Remember we used to talk like that for Rizzle? Bitch, I could never. She's trying to talk to Chrisean, and she's like, Chrisean, at the end of the day, you said you wanted everybody to jump on her, this, that, and the third, like that's whatever. And Taseki's in a confessional, like at the end of the day, maybe what Natalie was saying was right, but that's my sister, and at the moment I wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. Like I wanted her head, she was a meatball, and that's just what it was. I appreciate Taseki for keeping it real and just saying like how she was kind of wrong in that, but she didn't give a fuck. That's my sister and I'm going up, and period. That's what she did. Anyway, she like, girl, you really not like that? You really not like that? Natalie is popping. She like, girl, I'm in your city. I'm in your city. I'm having a good time. Yeah, I'm outside. It's feeling real good. I'm giving your city money at the end of the day. Like Natalie knows how to pop it. She really does. And she's just in a confessional like, girl, if I had a sister, nobody would able to be, you know, to even handle us. Y'all can't even handle me. So they ended up leaving because obviously the security guards was not going to allow that girl to get to Natalie. Now, I'm not going to lie. I ain't never seen that much, Natalie had that much security. Now, Natalie, she didn't have some security, but I ain't never see her have that much security. You feel what I'm saying? It's giving, yeah, I'll play around, but I ain't playing around with her ass, to be quite honest with you. And I ain't mad, girl. Like, she got shit she got to do. Ain't nobody got time to be playing with Taseki and her unhealed inner childhood trauma. Good night. So yeah, she popping, I'm in your city, and make sure we got a booking tonight, so be on time. She popping cash money shit. They ended up separating because nothing was going to happen. I don't blame her. There's going to be one group going to the house and other group sitting at the big house, and the other girls, it seemed like it was a lot of girls in that one house, and I don't even know the name, but a lot of them went to that other house, and they just looking, it was like, girl, this is like the George Washington house or whatever the case. It was like a dungeon, just a whole bunch of like old house stuff. They doing on every segment, what you call it. I ain't talking about it no more. The house is what it was. It's time for them to go to the club, and Nat, Rolly, and Scotty on the Sprinter. And I'm like, girl, not them being the big three. Not Nat, Rolly, and Scotty really being the ones. We really thought Chrisean was gonna be in there, but Chrisean been kind of on Natalie's heels for a minute, y'all, and I really want to have like a discussion about that maybe at some point. So the other girls are getting onto the Sprinter, and Taseki on live, she like, yeah, what's up, yeah, pop out, yeah, where we at, Sean, where we at tonight? And she like, yeah, we had Karma. And I just feel like she was on some little sister, big sister stuff, because like it's all these girls in here. You don't have to ask your sister where y'all was at, where we was going, because at the end of the day, everybody knows. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody knows where y'all was going, but it's okay. She like, yeah, we're going to Karma. So she on live. She like, yeah, AJ and Tay, y'all pull up. Make sure y'all pull up. And Chrisean like, you saying it like they invited. Like she said it really playfully, like they're not invited. She was like, I didn't, what? This is the sister Taseki. What? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. The cameras rolled the footage. She really did say, AJ and Tay, y'all pull up. We at Karma. And she like, why is my sister inviting people I don't fuck with? I don't like that. Don't like me. Which, valid point. We was all jumping on Chrisean last week, but that's valid. And she didn't say it on no broad. She's like, dang, if I ain't coming in. She was like, why are you inviting him? You feel what I'm saying? And she was like, I didn't say that, not taking accountability. So from there, they're just pissed off at one another. Taseki is like, girl, I'm dealing with my pregnant sister all day. She's been getting on my nerve. By the end of the night, I'm sick of her. So they arrived, but the tensions arrived as well. And by the time they get there or whatever, like they're beefing, you know, Taseki and Chrisean. And she's just like, don't forget, at the end of the day, I raised you. This is what Taseki is saying. And she like, yeah, but at the end of the day, you're not standing on shit. You're not standing on nothing. That's corny. That's weak. That's foul. That's this. And so they're going back and forth. So Taseki is getting loud. Chrisean is getting pissed off, and she's like, man, I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to get out of here. She's trying to get off the sprinter. She was like, at that moment, she was like, I just wanted to leave. She tries to get off the sprinter, and she comes out of the sprinter for 2.5 seconds, and somebody throws a fucking egg on her, like a raw egg or whatever, and she get back in the sprinter. Like, what is that saying? Shit on me, ain't nothing touch me or whatever. But yeah, girl, these people are outside waiting to get brolic because they expecting one thing. And it's just like, she was like, for a moment, I forgot that I was famous and I was just trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. She's trying to escape her sister's wrath because she knows how it can go. She was trying to remove herself, but you're trying to remove yourself in this crowd, baby. That's not the time or the place. They finally make it into the club. Chrisean's It's a Vibe All the Time comes on. And you know, Chrisean, I just really feel like seeing her perform. At first I felt good because I feel like there was a time when women would get pregnant and it was like you was done for, you was out of the game, you couldn't do anything. So one part of me feels very proud of Chrisean that she's showing like, yeah, you can get pregnant, have a baby, still work and still be popping, still be outside, but not doing this, Chrisean. Not outside big belly, starting trouble, jumping people, and everything else. Is giving too much. It's giving, you got all the energy around your baby, girl. Relax. So Natalie pulls up at the club and she's sitting by herself and she says, you know, she noticed some of Chrisean's family that was in the lobby before, and she decides to leave. She was like, nah, this shit don't even feel good. This feels like it's gonna be an ambush and it's gonna be attacked. And Natalie is not wrong, because the order that Chrisean put on to Taseki could have easily been put on to Natalie. You hear what I'm saying? That's exactly how that was gonna go. Natalie's antennas was up and she played it smart. I feel like that was a good decision. We never see Natalie leave the club. Never. We see Natalie in a club with a black eye and cornrows, wig off, but she's still gonna be in a club. That to me is just telling how serious the intensity of that club scene was, of how many people was in there and the energies around it. I really just feel like if y'all go to the grocery store or y'all go to an event space, wherever, there are so many energies that are around us all the time. Like, we have an aura around us. Those are energies, and people don't always have good intentions. And when you feel those things, and you see those things, you feel those energies, you can absorb that type of stuff. So I'm all about protecting my energy, period, point blank, girl. That's a whole nother topic, whole nother video. But the girls that get it. So Natalie, good for you, girl. You use your intuition. The motherfucking spidey senses was tingling, and you was like, girl, I'm getting up out of here. Good for you. Mariah performs, I want your money, I want your money, I want whole money, whatever she be singing. And then Hi, My Name Is T performs. I didn't ever really hear her music before, but she seemed like she was a cute vibe, you know, my pussy, my ass type of vibe. All of the girls rap like that nowadays, so whatever. Oh my god, y'all, I have a rap video that I found so long ago. Oh my god, I should really do a reaction video to it. Y'all remember the song, I beat it up. This is the song I was remembering. Oh, that's such a throwback. Yes, look at me, still in a creative space at some point. Love that for me. The cameras said the cameras weren't rolling, but apparently there was a moment in the sprinter that wasn't captured, and that Taseki was jumped. So we see Taseki emerge from the courier, and her, you know, she's all frazzled, hair's a mess, Chinto's still in place, but obviously there was a scuffle and a tussle. Camilla's in a confessional saying that we see Taseki leaving the club, having a good time on a security's back, vibing, you know, all was well. Out of nowhere, we see the girls jump on her. Now the girls are in the confessional saying that, you know, her and Chrisean were talking and discussing among some things, and Taseki started getting hyped, like she was about to hit her, and she said she was gonna fuck her up. So we her friends, she pregnant, we gonna pack you out. Now, two different stories. There can be truth to both. We see Taseki talk crazy to Chrisean on her own show in front of the girls. I can definitely see Taseki now having been drinking, now having been in the club for a little bit, really on some shit like, girl, I'll beat you up. Now, did she actually hit her? We don't know. So it was a verbal threat that turned or made Chrisean say, y'all F this, you know, bitch up. So in the process of her doing that, you know, she said, Taseki said she got the best of Marsh, but she still felt like she got jumped. So Taseki's in a confessional like, you know, at the end of the day, that's my sister. But to hear her say that to these girls, like, y'all, this bitch acts like she don't know who I am, is really messed up. Which, I mean, the girl was devastated. You can tell. She was in her confessional crying like that.
Beat this bitch's ass, knowing who the fuck I am. That shit devastated me so much.
That's something that she just really wasn't expecting. and it's really unfortunate. Chrisean is kind of looking like, you know, she don't really know what's going on. She really don't even care. She kind of just got like this little blank stare about her. She's trying to get out of her sprinter, and she sees her sister Terrain, come here. And then you know, Taseki is steady going on. She ends up splashing water on her. Chrisean just kind of eats it and was like, you know, whatever the case may be. The fact that she got her sister rolled out on is wild. I don't care what y'all say, made for TV. Oh, y'all know the history. Oh, and that's another thing I wanted to address, because I made a video about make sure y'all like and subscribe, because girl, I be trying to make some videos, you know, just to keep up with everything that's going on. She made a video about how Taseki used to be touching on her as and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, well, why would she try to air it out now? Apparently and allegedly there was a little bit of history of people knowing, like, yeah, that Taseki was the one who was touching on people. Now, here's what I have to say about that, because I'm never going to stand for anything like that. But if they were children, the bigger question is, who were the adults involved? Because children, those are learned behaviors. We don't know the ages, we don't know the circumstances, and that's my position on it. Chrisean has every right to feel how she feels. And if that was her experience, there's a way to out somebody. There's a way to do it where she's in power. And then also too, in the very same breath, we don't have the right to tell her how she should go about it or not. Wanted to say that, wanted to clarify that a little bit. I do think the overall consensus is Chrisean was wild for getting her jumps. And on top of that, I think she knew that that's how it was going to play out. That's why she was going so hard on live the other week. But that's neither here nor there. So in the next scene, we see Chrisean and her minions, girl. Chrisean and her minions are talking about what happened. Chrisean wakes up and she like, how you feel? This is Marsha. How you feel? And she like, I'm all right for real. That was weird though, because she was going some second say, Marsha, Marsha. Don't you remember she was in a hotel? Like, yeah, who was their name? Tell me their names. I'm lining them up, this, that, and the third. But here's the thing, like, she's like, you're not about to vouch for me and sub me at the same time, which I do get. I mean, I understand, bitch. If you're gonna run up, then run up. It don't need to be nothing. We all seen Chrisean knock people into sinks, and she don't care. But Chrisean is already established with this bad and poor behavior. She has to understand Taseki is on she has a whole different opportunity, because we don't know her. The public doesn't really know who she is, and she has an opportunity outside of you to showcase who she is. So why would you want her to, I don't want to say ruin her opportunity, but squander her opportunity to be who she is? And if she felt like, I don't want to hit this frail 98-pound girl, I'm not. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was weird. Chrisean like, yeah, at the end of the day, she felt like y'all jumped her, so she want to get her one-on-ones or whatever. And Chrisean is in a confessional like, yeah, I don't care what happened as long as she don't want to fight me. Which Chrisean like, that's a little funny. And that's not funny, haha, funny weird, because you want to fight anybody else. You're pregnant now, obviously, which is even more reason why you should have been keeping a low profile. She's just blowing my stuff, to be quite honest with you. Rolly and Smiley sit down and reflect. It was cute. She was like, it was pretty much sister beef. I don't have no time for that, which don't nobody want to talk about it. Except for Mariah Lynn. Mariah Lynn was the only one who was just like, yeah, that was weird. Rolly did say, I don't care what's going on. I ain't let none of my friends touch my sisters. But I feel like everybody is so fake loyal to Chrisean. Or maybe they're just afraid. Don't know. But Smiley is just like, that's some sister shit at the end of the day. I'm not getting into it. That's true. But sometimes I feel like right is right and wrong is wrong. If two sisters are, you know, having, I don't know if I can say the word, so I'll just say insects, like the bug, but y'all know I'm talking about the other thing. If two sisters were engaging in insects, it's wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no way to flip it. I'm supposed to be like, oh no, oh, it's sister business, I'm not going to talk about it. No, that shit is out of control and it's wrong. And I just feel like everybody is holding their tongue with this whole Taseki and Chrisean thing, hiding behind their sisters, but really everybody just doesn't want to speak to it. I don't like that. Smiley and Rolly sit down. Rolly is just like, I don't know, what's something about Smiley I just don't like. I don't know either, Rolly. We won't have to see, but don't be no hater either now. Mariah and Taseki talking. She's just like, you know what? Give me a hug, sister. You know, my sister not here, but I'll be your sister right now. At the end of the day, that shit was weird. I feel like Mariah, you the smallest one there, you the littlest one, but you the one that's keeping it for real. I mean, I like her for that. You know, I like Mariah a little bit. It is what it is. Taseki was kind of open and received it. We see them recently hanging out together outside of Baddie, so you know the friendship that they forged was genuine. And we see Marsh show up to the damn scene. Her, they got on the Looney Tunes outfits. Girl, I don't know what the fuck they had on. They was matching. How corny is that? Everybody was gagged that they really showed up matching because y'all really rotten. Chrisean, why did you let them go out like that? And you sitting back looking like, like a mess. And we know Taseki, girl. We know Taseki about to box her motherfucking head. And oh, before I get into it, before I wrap it up, Taseki and Natalie really kind of made up, which is good because Taseki can be good. Natalie and Taseki's relationship can be good for one another, to be quite honest with you. And we gonna see Marsh throw a couple little punches, and we gonna see this lady commence to making that ass. They leave us with a cliffhanger like they always do because that's typical Zeus nature. Y'all let me know what y'all about. Y'all drop that in the comments. Let me know what y'all feel about this week's episode. All right. Chrisean is just getting worse and worse. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.